budgeting my unemployment check. Let's get into it. So I finally got my money. I got it today actually. And this is the second unemployment check that I have received. And so I'm going to be adding it to the budget that I did last week, which is the supplemental pay. If this is your first time here, my name is Jasmine, aka Budget Treasures, and here on my channel I talk about all things finance with the emphasis on budgeting, saving money, and paying off debt. And I am currently unemployed. I was laid off from my job, and I am receiving supplemental pay plus unemployment pay. And that is what the company offered me once I was laid off. They did not give me a lump sum of money. They're paying me every 2 weeks, and whatever the unemployment pays me, they match, or they don't match, but they give me an additional amount in order to make me whole. So I'm essentially receiving 2 paychecks, one from the job that laid me off, one from unemployment, and that is my income until about February. And so that's pretty much how I am budgeting. And we'll really get into the details of exactly how I'm making sure that I'm paying my bills on time and I'm not experiencing any like past due bills or anything like that. So let's get into it. So a total of $810 was, let's see, a total of $800, which I'm going to put it here, was put into my account. And hold on, let me get in my white out here. Yeah, so a total of $810 was put into my account. I usually get $900, but I did have them take out money for taxes. So I have learned my lesson, honey. And I'm letting them take their money off the front end. I'll deal with, with what I got left. So let me put in here unemployment. All right. So when I'm done, or when the budget is done, which I think will be next week, then I'll be able to complete everything as a whole. So with this additional $810 that I have received, I did take a look here on my calendar. Not November. Everything's paid up for November. But I did take a look, in my December. Let's take a look at that. So looking at my December calendar of what I have put on my calendar for the overview, everything is pretty much taken care of. I was looking to see what bills I could pay with this additional money, because that's one of the ways that I am making sure that I'm not going to have any past due bills. Any money that I get, I am paying whatever bill I have, whatever bill I can see, I'm paying it right away, no matter when that bill is due. It could be due a month from now. And if I could see the bill, I'm going to be paying the bill, which is making me think there is a bill that I do need to put on here. It is due in January, but I'm going to, if it's due in January, I really don't have to put it on this one because we're way in November. But anyway, so when I took a look at my calendar here, mortgage has already been paid here. HOA has already been paid, which is here. Internet cable has already been paid here. Well, this will be paid December 1st, but I've already budgeted for it. And then ADT $59.99, this has already been budgeted for. And then the Sirius XM $727, that has already been budgeted for as well. The court, this was due in November the 28th, that has already been taken out. And then the Netflix will be taken out as well. So that has already been budgeted for. But when I take a look in December, the electric was already paid here. Life insurance will be, well, I guess I can budget for these things here. Yeah, I guess I can budget for these things. Actually, I'm going to put this in a different ink. I was just looking for something that I was able to pay right now, but I'm going to put this in different ink to let myself know that I am budgeting for this out of the unemployment. So life insurance, this is 117.04. This is due December the 15th. And then next is the gym. And the gym is due on the 15th as well. And this is $32.99. Now these are on auto pay. Life insurance and the gym is on auto pay. And then the car and home insurance is December 20th. Oops, December 20th. This is life. No, not life. What did I say? Car and home insurance. I do want to get to the point where I pay my car insurance up for 6 months. I'm going to get there one day. Car and home insurance. This is also on auto pay. And then the bills after that is my solar bill, my gas bill, core bill, and Apple. And this is due on December the 28th. Now, as it relates to these bills here, I will wait till I get my next paycheck, which is I think on Friday, December the 6th, and then that will take care of the bills for the rest of the month. So then once I get paid here, my bills will pretty much be paid for all of December, and I will be using these paychecks or the income that I'll be getting here to pay for January's bills. And that is essentially how I am keeping myself paid up for like 1 month ahead. Because whatever money I get, I am already allocating that money to bills. And the way that I make sure I don't spend this money is I do have this money in, I do have this money in a bill account. I don't have it connected with any other money that I am like using. It's already set aside and being used. So I am going to need to add these figures up. Now actually this, I probably should have put it over here in the actual column because this wasn't really budgeted for, but I think I'll know because it's in a different color here. So I didn't want to complete a whole nother budget sheet because for me it makes sense. I hope that this is making sense for you guys too. 175.93. So this is a total of 325.96. Let me do this. And my bills, it's a total of 325.96. And when I take that 810 minus 325.96, it leaves me with 484.04 remaining. Okay. Now, when we go down to the variable expenses, groceries have already been taken out and accounted for. Gas has already been paid, but this gas, I won't be paying my gas until the next paycheck. And then toiletries was already taken out. And I don't really need anything additional as it relates to the variable expenses. So I think I'm just going to leave that the way it is. And then cleaners, I did take $100 out for that. Household, I took $50 out for that. Medical, I took $30 out for that. And then skincare, I took $30 out for that as well. These are my sinking funds areas right here. And as of now, I don't really want to add anything else to sinking funds. I think I'm good for right now. I don't have like a dire need for anything. And then next is extra savings. And I was saving $500 towards just regular savings. And then I also saved $100 for myself. Now, I am right now in the process of getting my car fixed, and it's going to be $1,000. I just got my car fixed the week before, and that was $1,400. And that money that I'm using to fix my car, I'm using that money from my side hustle money. Okay. The way that I manage my money is different. Or, excuse me, it may not be any different than anybody else, but let me explain. So as far as my bills and regular expenses, I use my paycheck, if you will, to pay for those things. My side hustle money is used for paying off debt, and it's used for emergency situations. So an emergency situation is I needed to get my car fixed because it was making a loud noise and I needed to take care of it. And then once I restart my debt, that's what I use to pay my debt off. I actually, when it comes to saving money, I don't even save money out of my side hustle money. I save money out of my regular pay. But moving into 2025, I will start, well, I'm actually just heavily going to be paying off debt. So that's the plan for 2025. But anyway, yeah, so with this additional $484.04, since I really used that side hustle money to pay off debt, and I use my regular pay to save money, I am going to save, this is just regular savings, an additional $200. Let me put this in this color. And there's nothing special that I'm saving it for. I'm just saving it, right? So if I end up needing the money, it's fine. I can take that money to add it to any bills that I need to or whatnot. It's totally fine. My savings challenges won't really start until January 2025. But prayerfully, I don't need to use this money, and that could just be a jump start to 2025. Okay. But I do have a free month in December to, since I finished my saving challenges for 2024. Okay. So what is left over from this, if I do savings, which is $200, what is left over is $284.04. And I will have this as a buffer. Okay. This will be for a buffer because I have paid all of my bills for December, but this is just a buffer if anything comes through that I didn't know was going to come through. Like, I believe that Ring charged me $49.99, which I do need to update that here. Yeah, Ring charged me $49.99. I'm gonna put, I wish I need a red pen. I'm gonna put that in here. Which I didn't even know that I was connected to that plan. I didn't even know I was connected to that auto plan for Ring. So, yeah, they charged me $49.99. So, I have 2 security systems, if you will. So, that is my budget, the added unemployment budget. For the last week in November. The next time that I will get paid is on December the 6th, I believe. Okay. And I will need to take the $200 out of the bank. And really, that's it. I just need to take the $200 out of the bank. Oh, I only saved $50 for Jazzy money. Yeah, that was it. Just $50. That was it. But everything else, I'm gonna start expense tracking in December, which is tomorrow. So make sure that you guys are locked in for the Know Your Numbers challenge. And this is where we're gonna be expense tracking every single dollar. So make sure you guys are tuned in. I will be uploading either in the community board or in on the shorts. Okay, so I want to make sure you guys tune in, you're locked in, and we'll go there and we'll state how much money it is that we spent for that day. And we are tracking everything. We're tracking bills, savings, debt, expenses, Christmas gifts. We're tracking it all, okay? Because I want us to be able to see where our money is going, because we are preparing for our annual no spend challenge. Okay, so this was a very quick video. I hope that you enjoyed. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I hope that it wasn't difficult to understand what I was doing. Please leave it down below. Make sure you guys are following me if you're not already following me. Make sure your notification bells are turned on. We're trying to hit 100K at some point. I thought I was gonna hit it this year, but didn't quite make it. But definitely make sure you guys are engaged. And once again, if you have any questions, leave them down below. And if you made it to the end, you are a bestie for life, and I love you for it. By letting me know that you made it to the end. If you could just put a Christmas tree in the comments, that would be amazing, because we are entering in to one of my favorite seasons of the year, or my favorite holiday seasons of the year. So I will see you besties in the next video. Go be great. Peace out.
You're special and she reckless. Remember, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back, then baby girl, you can spend it. And everything is alright.